My husband's mistress showed up at my door with a DNA test, but she wasn't there to expose him. She was there to expose me 3 months ago. I thought I had the perfect marriage. Jake and I, high school sweethearts, 2 kids, suburban dream. Then his phone buzzed during dinner. Can't wait to see you tonight, baby. I confronted him immediately. He confessed to a 6-month affair with his coworker. Melissa begged forgiveness, swore it was over. I kicked him out anyway, but Melissa wouldn't let it go. She called constantly, showed up at my gym, left flowers on my car with notes saying he chose me. The woman was unhinged. So when she knocked on my door last Tuesday, I was ready to call the police until I saw what she was holding. We need to talk about your secret, she said, waving an envelope. I laughed. What secret? That my husband is trash. Already know that one, she smiled coldly. Number about why your daughter looks nothing like Jake. My blood froze. See, when Jake told me you two were trying for kids for years before Emma was born, I got curious. How does someone struggle with fertility then suddenly have 2 kids back to back? She pushed past me into my house. So I did some digging. Went to your ex on Facebook, Ryan, the one who moved to Australia right before your wedding. Funny how your daughter has his exact green eyes, his dimples. You are insane, I managed. Am I? She pulled out papers. I had a friend run a DNA test. That cup Emma drank from at soccer practice, Jake's hair from his brush at the office, 0% match. The room spun 15 years of carefully buried truth clawing its way up. Here's what's going to happen, Melissa continued. You are going to divorce Jake quietly. Give him the house, the cars, minimal child support, or I tell him everything. He cheated on Emmy, I said weakly. With me once. You cheated 15 years ago and made him raise another man's child. Who do you think people will sympathize with? She was right, Ryan, and I had one desperate night before my wedding. When I found out I was pregnant, I convinced myself it had to be Jake's. We'd been trying so hard. The timing was close enough. I never did a test. Never wanted to know. After she left, I sat in Emma's room staring at her science fair trophies, her drawings, her photos with Jake at Disney World, both grinning with identical smiles. Not identical genes, I called Ryan in Australia. He answered on the 3rd ring. When I told him everything, the silence stretched across oceans. I always wondered, he finally said, the timing, but you were so sure. What do I do? What you should have done 15 years ago, tell the truth. That night, I told Jake everything. His face cycled through shock, rage, devastation. But what broke me was when he asked, does this mean I can't coach her soccer team anymore? We're still figuring it out. Jake wants to stay in Emma's life. Ryan wants to know his daughter. Emma doesn't know yet. We're in therapy trying to find the right way forward, Melissa. She got what she wanted. Jake signed the divorce papers, gave me the house out of guilt for the affair. But here's the twist. He wants nothing to do with her now. Raffed out manipulating grieving people isn't attractive. Last week, Emma asked why Daddy lives somewhere else now. I told her sometimes adults make mistakes that change everything. She hugged me and said, it's okay, Mom, we'll figure it out. From the mouths of babes, even when their DNA doesn't match who you thought it would.